I just want to say, right, apart from all the superficial things, like, that I seem to behave like that. I behave like I'm very superficial now, but the thing is, thank you, for helping me, okay? Because I think one thing is I feel very disappointed with my family, my brother, okay, and especially how my father used me to, he chose to, he wanted friendship that is outside of this family, and he disregarded my feelings and what he, the cost of, putting me at, it costed me, and then, like, the cost of getting what he want, but then, it would really let me down incredibly at the end of the day lah. So, thank you, okay, Eden? Because people will treat me really badly if not for your help one. 真的 people are very 看不起人的 so just saying that, if not for you, I would be like really I don't know how I'll be able to figure things out for myself. I'm sure everyone else is struggling, but then that doesn't give them the right to try to interfere and try to take advantage of my situation still because it's not. But if you want to do that, right, to them they think that, they should fight for what they want, right? No matter the means used, right? Whatever they resort to, right? To them it's justifiable, right? Then, thank you for helping me with the part where you help me get even with them lah, which means, you help me make them pay for it lor. Because to them they justify it with their own reasoning, right? But then, the one who is able to help me get back at them is you. So thank you, Eden, okay? And also remember the event one, the situation, those girls are very, they just seem to be very jealous and dislike me lor. The vibes that I'm getting like when I'm at the, the event casting. Yeah. Then I don't know about you and the MBS event also, like, those girls are not very friendly with me. They seem to be distancing themselves from me, I didn't know it's out of the I mean, I just regard it as what happened after PSP. People, have a very negative impression of me lah, so they don't want to associate with me lah. And also, I'm always I would say the person that isn't well liked in school and is an outcast in a lot of social settings. So it kind of feels very, I guess, as expected lah. I'm not expecting them to like me or be a very popular person in a group of, I'm not expecting myself to be the popular one lah. Okay. And I'm not the kind that will go out and like try to make friends and be as social as possible, that kind of person lah, huh? So yeah, thank you for helping me, okay? Because a lot of things that have happened, right, I think you can read their intentions very well, you can read the situation very well, so I'm sure that you won't misunderstand me and will take my side lah, especially when I'm being set up and being framed and being made to look very bad lor, like a wedding shoot 的那个 right? I was grieving my my very first dog passing, and it wasn't even like a week after that I already had to go for the shoot, like I think next day, so it was pretty tough for me lah, mentally, emotionally lah, and I couldn't get much sleep, so I'm pretty sure that physically I'm also quite tired lah, so yeah lor, thank you, okay, for keeping an eye out, when it comes to the things that have been happening that I didn't know what was really going on, especially with my family members, and with my father, his actions towards me, it makes it very difficult for me to feel like, I would want to celebrate life, when my life is better with you, or when I have when I have kids in the future, I wouldn't want to share the joy with him because I will. But then it will be very painful for me lor. I feel very sad lor. I want to tear up. I can feel I'm like about to tear up already. But then I think that after what happened, I can't forgive lah. I think it's very tough for me also. But I have to make the choice to, set the boundaries and not allow people to continue to take advantage of me again and again. Because when I'm at my most difficult, I think that the very decent, humane thing to do is not to make things worse for me and to speak up for me, because purely you're my father and it's a father's instinct or duty to protect your own daughter from the judgmental public. The public is very judgmental one, right? But he didn't, right? So whenever I think about his intention back then, no matter how much he tried to justify it, right, it's not possible lah. It's not like he's struggling with a terminal illness or he is really like 真的 could die at any time that kind because there are people who are younger than him and are struggling with terminal illness who is he to complain about all the I'm not saying he's not struggling with health issues or that kind of stuff but I'm saying that there are people who are having it worse and for him to use that as a justification to betray me in the most depressing, like the most like disappointing, to betray me in this manner is very disappointing and very depressing to find out afterwards lah. But then because I found out about you, it helps to neutralize things if not I think the 打击会比较重啦. So in a way I'm also quite fortunate to find out about you maybe. Yeah, but during this period I'm also very hopeless and very affected by a lot of the things that's happening just that people don't see me crying at home only lah. So yeah. When my father mentioned that I laugh, I'm just like wondering, I'm laughing, he don't know what is the context I'm laughing at, I'm watching shows and I'm laughing at it, or that I am crying. Does he ever hear me crying or no, right? I don't make noise when I cry one, so I just cry quietly in my room, but he probably didn't see that and probably didn't show the whole picture of, share the entire balanced perspective of me as a person. Instead he continued to skew the public opinion to one side to serve his purpose and to benefit him and not help me to genuinely help me because my mental health and my emotional physical well-being do matters yeah, because if anything happened to me he also can't use me right in that way. So you know what, his decision is selfish but also not wise also. Yeah, you know what I mean, you want to use someone you also cannot be so foolish, right? 好像我把我老爸弄到他破产 or what, right? Even if I want to use him, I wouldn't make until 他真的是破产这样子to the point where he really is like resources all drained out completely that one would be very irresponsible of me already, so that's why if you think that I'm using my father, then you better think again lah, because until I found out the truth I wasn't intending to hurt him in any way okay, despite my struggles but now I'm not deliberately trying to hurt him, but I'm also setting boundaries lah. So if you think that I'm being very cold and very harsh towards my father then that's on you lor. But for me, I need to do what I need to do to protect myself lor. Yeah, Aiden, I think wow, so difficult to manage the disappointment and also the like how after finding out the truth or how people viewed me and how people were so judgmental towards me and so condemning me for years even when nothing really truly people are so quick to drag me as in people are so quick to throw stones lor. I wouldn't say drag me down because they want to 把我踢下去 so that they can be above me in terms of being so moral and so like the moral person lor. So I think that it's kind of strange that people are now behaving this way towards me but of course it's because of you, Aiden, and of course it's been years so they had a lot already they are also worn out by then already because it's recurring over and over. So obviously I'm not saying that all these people are having an easy life. I never said that, okay? It's just that I don't really I don't need to empathize with people who never has been there for me and they're not like helping me financially, so all the more 我只顾好自己就行了 If anything happened to me, those people also won't feel hurt, don't feel sad, don't feel anything it won't affect them if I give up on life, so I don't care about those people. Thank you, okay, Eden. I'm very happy that you are doing your best to help me trust you and yeah lor, like even though sometimes the thoughts and the fear can be irrational, but I think the things that you've been doing for me and the fact that I really don't like to be that kind of person that is overly paranoid and always trying to like check on my, let's say my other half what he's doing because it's very tiring for me. I'm not this kind of person, right? So also because of how I am, right? Then yeah, I think all in all, thanks for giving me the reassurance yeah, and also knowing that I don't have to be too overly like finding out what you have been out to, because I know you're accountable to yourself and you're not the kind that will allow women to tempt you in that way lah. So and also you're very 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 很对得起你自己 in terms of the kind of man you are lor towards the woman you love. So thank you, Aiden, for helping me all these years so that I don't have to so that I can trust you lah, and I don't, you know, become anxious when I see you, and yeah, like I can, you know, have the confidence to trust that you will be very faithful to me no matter what, you know. Yeah, so yeah lor, so thank you, Eden. I think yeah, because not just financially, I would definitely need you to help me with, or I think I need more than just the financial resources. I need a lot of I think things that you've been doing for me that no one else can do for me, right? I'm very glad lor you've been doing that lor, so that's why you've helped me a lot. And I think that, right, also people are really giving a lot of excuses, because there's always a possibility it could be because I'm struggling with anxiety and it wasn't a have at all, you know. This is so simple. It's not an impossible thought that they could have, right? So they choose to go the path of discrediting me, disbelieving, not believing in me, and being so harsh towards me and judgmental. And so one-sided and so narrow-minded. They don't think that it could be anxiety, you see. They can think that there is a have, but they cannot think that it's an anxiety thing that I'm struggling with, and calling me drunk and crazy and all these things. It shows that they are doing this on purpose to hurt me. It's deliberately conscious choice of hurting me on purpose with your words and your slandering me lah, and being very malicious. It's a conscious choice, you know, to say this kind of things about me, you know. It's very deliberate, it's very conscious, okay? Don't make it seem like as if you 不小心讲错 or you know, guess wrongly, all this shit lah. It's deliberate, okay? So this is the reason why I look at, you know, your intention, and it's a very conscious choice. You're consciously, continuously saying all these things about me that's not true, that is very harmful to my reputation, and I'm already in a very bad position, and you continue to throw stones at me and make it even worse for me. Then I'm very, 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 very certain that you people, yeah, did it on purpose though, because you don't need to get involved, right? So 活该咯. No matter what you all do, 你们还是会被骂 towards one. So I'm very happy, because I don't want him to give chance to you all also, what? Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Eden. But no, I don't want you to feel intimidated because I am the super hot, super pretty, you know, big boobs, you know lah, the stereotypical like 美女 that it's not just 脸美, but yeah, because I know some guys, they might feel a bit. Of course, I don't care about these other guys lah. I'm just talking about someone that I truly care about. I wouldn't want him to feel like, you know, he has to, you know, feel less of a. I don't want you to feel like you're not. I'm not saying that you feel like you're not good enough for me. I just want you to feel intimidated because of my looks, and you know, yeah. You know, I'll be very sad lor, Eden, because you are a very good man in my eyes, okay? So, that's what I want to say. And also, yeah, thank you, okay? Because I cannot be with any other man, because even if they provide for me financially, I really cannot be with them. I don't feel anything towards them. I cannot pretend to be with them and then, you know, sleep with them and then what? And then like, so that, you know, financially I can get something out of them and then improve my life. No, I cannot. I really cannot do it. That's why I'm in this state of being, you know, I'm super trapped in this situation, you know. Then I go to work, 我也是会被男人 aim 的, and then difficulties will arise at work, you know? Yeah. So thank you, okay, Eden. Thank you for helping me, and thank you for being so understanding towards me. And choosing to be so protective of me and taking my side no matter how many people try their luck on you and try to. They don't have to, alright? So thank you for helping me, yeah, I really wow, what would I do without you, Eden? It's been years, you know, so many years there. You never choose anyone else, and you stuck to your goals from the very start after finding out about me. So I'm very blessed, you know, as a woman. As a human being, I will never take you for granted for all the things you have done for me that no one else would have done. And even my own father can betray me in this manner with his own excuses. That doesn't justify his action. So thank you, okay, Eden. Yeah. I'm so happy Oh, take care of yourself, okay, Eden. And I hope you'll be very, very good to me and will not let me down, because I can't stand the shock of being let down and betrayed, okay, being with someone and trusting that person wholeheartedly. So I definitely need the utmost trust with you, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Eden.